Hey guys, up Mike Lock here. Thanks so much as always for tuning into my weekly video blogs. I want to continue the discussion in regards to helping folks land that first job or land your dream job. Since my last video, I've gotten some good emails, some good comments on my blogs. On my blog post on my website in regards to some folks struggling or having a hard time actually landing that job or getting an interview. Some folks reached out to me, said, Mike, I'm doing everything you've been telling me and it's not working. It's hard. I haven't had any luck getting companies to reach out to them. And if you watch any of my videos, if this is your first time, you know I'm a web designer. I teach web design, and the main advice that I give people is getting started in web design is you want to prepare yourself and build up your portfolio to land that first job. Okay, get in, land a job. Don't go the freelance route first. Land the job first, gain the experience, work for a company, work in a team environment, work on a project, get some experience under your belt, and then slowly as you're working, work the freelance route. And then eventually, if you want to go freelance full-time, go that route then. But it's better to get that full-time pay, get a steady pay going, and then gain some experience and then go from there. That's how I got started. And so when I look back, when I hear comments or emails from folks that are struggling, I know this is not just specific to them. I know it's happening to a lot of folks, because it even happened to me. Getting a job is hard no matter what you're trying to do. I got nephews right now who are just now first year in college, having a hard time trying to get a job at the local Target store. They can't get a job at the local grocery store. I remember when I was in college and trying to get my first job, I couldn't get a job at UPS. I couldn't get a job at the local supermarket. I couldn't get a job at the Costco. It was hard. I eventually landed a job at the local sporting goods store, Sport Mart, and that's how I got started. And my first web design job didn't really come with me landing the job initially. What I had to do, my first big job came with a company called Thomson Reuters, and they were Thomson at the time. Now they're Thomson Reuters. But my first job came as a customer service rep. Okay, so about 6 months into being a customer service rep for that company, they had an opening for webmaster, and that's how I applied for that. I had a portfolio. I was building it on the side, and then when they had an opening for the webmaster position in 1997, that's when I applied, and the rest is history. I got a job. They thought I was good enough for the job, and then I slowly built myself up. I worked at that same company for 8 years, and before I moved on to other companies, eventually landing jobs at Fox, Cars.com, and now at Yahoo. Now, when I look back, one of the main things you can do is, and I gave some advice to someone who lives in Las Vegas, Nevada right now, someone who reached out to me in regards to some career advice. And what I gave that person, I said, you know what, look in your area. Zappos.com is a big company right now in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I said, right now, that person who I was talking to, they were just now starting school and asked me for some advice and where they can go with their career. I said, this is what you want to do. I said, Zappos, if you live in Las Vegas, Nevada, Zappos should be your dream job to work for as a UX designer. And he replied saying, yes, definitely. I love Zappos. I want to work for them. I said, this is what you want to do. I said, right now, when you're in school, or let's say when you get out of school and you have a portfolio built up, you think you're good enough. If you can't get a job right now, if you're not good enough to get a job as a UX designer at Zappos, and you have to be honest with yourself, you have to know your skill set and know your level of expertise. If you're not ready, what you have to do is try to land a job with that company in any position, no matter what. It can be the janitor, it can be the cook, it can be the runner. If they have a position open for an assistant where you just getting coffee every day, that's what you want to do. You get in at some low level position. If it's a customer service rep, that's what you have to do. Get in, get your foot in the door, and once you're in that company, try your best to do whatever you can to get into that company. that you consider your dream job, okay, at any level. Once you're in there, then what you can do is one day meet, if you landed a job at Zappos per se, let's say as a customer service rep, or someone shipping the product, shipping the shoes. You one day, set up a meeting and say, you know what, I want to introduce myself to the local or to the UX director, and introduce yourself. Hey, my name is Michael Locke. Just now started in the shipping department, but one day I want to work for you. My dream is to be a UX designer. I would love to sit down with you and maybe have an hour with you just to kind of go over some of the things that I should be working on to actually get to that level. And I guarantee you that person will be happy that you're asking and ambitious enough to kind of look towards the future and want to get in that direction. Because I know if at Yahoo, if anybody came up to me and said, hey Mike, you're a senior UX designer here at Yahoo, I want to be in your position one day, I would be like, dude, let's grab lunch and I'll show you exactly what I did to get here and I'll walk you through. So that's my advice to those of you who are struggling. All you can do is prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for when that opportunity comes. It's not easy landing a job no matter where you are. Like I said, it's not easy landing, my nephew, he can't even land a job at the local Target store without there being tons of competition and people in front of him. So landing a job is not easy no matter what, but all we can do is prepare ourselves and try our best, do whatever it can, do whatever we can to get in that job, and then hustle and work your way up to get to that position that you want to get to. It's not easy. I've been turned down several times, different companies. I've been recruited by tons of big companies. So I know that it's hard, but I think if you try those things, if you just put a lot of hustle into it and always prepare yourself, all we can do is prepare ourselves as web designers. We can, go out there, like I said, go out there to the job boards and see what those jobs are looking for. If you do not have those things on your portfolio, get to them. Just the other day, just for I'm not in the job market, but I was looking at a position recently for an agency, and they had some requirements saying, send me your portfolio with your wireframes, your workflows, and all that stuff. And I thought to myself, you know what, my portfolio doesn't really have a lot of wireframes in it. So that gave me an idea. So, you know what, maybe I need to start putting more wireframes and more of my process up in my portfolio to show, so that when there comes a time, if there comes a time where I did need to show that, I had that in my portfolio. Okay, so that's all I got. I just wanted to reach out to those of you who might be struggling. I know it's an important topic. That's why I wanted to continue the discussion in regards to this. So just keep the faith and just think that the opportunity will come, but you have to continue to prepare yourself, prepare your portfolio, build up on your portfolio so that when the job does come, you're prepared and you're able to present a nice portfolio and then go after that job with the best abilities that you can. All right, so thanks for watching. Again, shoot me an email, visit my website for more information, and be happy to answer any questions for you guys. We'll talk soon. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Peace.